And now we've got an egg following us for the next couple of fights. Hello everyone and welcome to part 20 of Paper Mario, the 1000-Year Door. And as I said, this egg will be following us for the next couple of fights. It'll be better than it being turned into a hot dog. And you'll soon see why that was really cruel and cold-blooded of Mr. Hogglef trying to do that. And speaking of cruel and cold-blooded, there is a prerequisite that forces me to take hits 3 times in order for me to actually proceed past rank 14. The problem is the enemies that we're facing, i.e. the bandits. Yeah, the handed-overs are basically bandits that will steal your coins if they hit you. So this is going to be a little bit troublesome. Now, mind you, if they run away, then you pretty much won the fight, but you're going to be out of a couple of coins. So, let's go on ahead and beat these guys real quickly before they make off with our dough. Oh, and just so we're clear, bandits aren't really around in any area of Rogueport except for later on. And by later on, I think I mean Chapter 4. So this is kind of an early preview for them. Yeah, let's use a shell toss on these guys. Aww. Oh, Christ. And it starts. Okay, they damaged me 3 times. Now I'm blocking you. Now then. Let's kill these guys before they run off with my coins. And that just leaves only one more group to deal with. Give me back my coins! Alright, now then, let's finish them off. And that's the end of that fight, but the good news is, I actually leveled, so now I'm at level 9 if I'm not mistaken. So, since I'm at level 9, I will up my badge points, since I've already upped my flower points. I'll go back to flower points afterwards. But, for the time being, we are now at rank 13. Just 2 more fights left. And now that we've got our fight money, and hopefully got all of our coins back, that's the funny thing. If Miss Mouse was here, I would have gotten my coins back. But no, that didn't happen. Also, King K mentions about a stunning babe that normally hangs out at the juice bar. You can't really inform King K of anything else after that because he goes back to his normal dialogue, but the person at the juice bar is actually, Jolene, as I've already stated in part 19. But I've lost my coins! Son of a bitch! Unfortunately, I don't get them back. I told you that would really screw me over if they actually would allow, those damn bandits to do that. And of course they did. Alright. Just in case, there may be one other bit of dialogue that, the mysterious toad in a black dress would actually give us. Oh, and not to mention there's a star piece here. That's the only reason why I'm also outside as well. So, let's go on ahead and let's talk to this person here. As you can see, she's constantly talking about Prince Mush, which you You could tell this is Jolene by her hairstyle. The problem, Prince Mush, which is the only hint you'll have, is long since disappeared, and she's not the only one that mentions this, but Bandy Andy did as well. Oh, by the way, we just beat the crap out of Bandy Andy not too long ago. And if you talk to Podley, he'll mention that he used to be a fighter, but he retired. And of course, here's Dupree, who has followed us for the 3rd time. Get used to it. He'll be in every last area except for one, as I've already stated. Now then, let us go back and continue on, because there's nothing much else to see here until we actually get past the minor leagues. So, let's talk to Grubba and get our next match on. So we should have about maybe 2 more matches left, and that's it. And we're dealing with the Mind Bogglers. And we're supposed to wrap this up in 5 turns or less. If I got a good feeling of who the Mind Bogglers is, I'm gonna make this quick. Real quick. Oh, and for those of you who said Flurry isn't useful, you're about to find out just how useful she really can be. Well, except for a certain, fight, she can be really useful. Alright. Let us begin. Oh good, it's people from Boggly Woods. Let's ace them. Sadly, once again, these are all fights of enemies that were basically in, well, let's just put it like this. They're not just random encounters, they're all like boss fights in a way. In a way, like I'm trying to say. You can get tattles from them, and of course, if you don't get tattles from some of the enemies you encounter, you can always come back and get them later. But for right now, let me go on ahead and use Gale Force and end this quickly. I hope I can pull this off. And we got him. There we go. And then we got 2 stars from that. Damn it! That's okay. 2 star points. At least we got something from them. But damn, we just made that quick. So, now that we're at rank 12, that just leaves us with 1 more fight before we actually go to rank 11. Well, actually, we'll have to fight rank 12 first, then we go up to rank 11. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. But at this point in time, King K has finally decided to retire. Meaning after this match, you'll never see him again. Until that is later on. So, with that said, King K finally hangs up the fighting gloves for good. Well, for now that is. Now that I've got some badge points, I might want to change up some of my badges. I'm going to need to. Let's take out multi-bounce, and I'm going to switch that. No, I could use power bounce, but considering who I'm about to take on, I'm going to have to change that up to shrink stomp. And no, I'm going to get Quake Hammer, yes! Quake Hammer, and I'm going to put it on 1 more badge. Okay, fine, I'll just leave that open for right now. I'll just arrange the badges later. So, our next match is going to be against Cleftor. This is going to be interesting, considering we've never met that kind of monsters yet, and they appear in, Chapter 4 anyway, so we'll already have experience in fighting them. Trust me, most of the enemies we fight now, well, most of them anyway, they'll appear later on, but there's some unique ones that are basically bosses. So let's switch this over to Koops, and let us, get ready for the security, and let's go kick some ass. This won't take long at all. Alright. And sure enough, we are meeting up with Cleftor. Let's do this. Alright. I think we're not supposed to use any items this time, or special attacks. No way, I think we're supposed to use one special attack. But that's okay. We may screw up on a special attack, but that's alright. Yeah, use at least one special move, that's right. So we might as well just use, Earth Tremor. Oh, damn it! I can't believe I missed that. Well, now it's gotten a little bit longer than what it needs to. Damn it! I wanted to end this quickly. But now he's used that Super Shroom, and now... Oh crap, they've charged! Oh, that's not good. Let's switch over to Coop, shall we? Yeah! I'll switch back over to Mario and use Quake Hammer for these guys. Aw, damn it! Oh well. Power Shell it is. Oh man, thank goodness I got rid of the one with the 6 booster to him, cause that would have been painful. Yeah, I can't believe I missed that too. Alright, he's got one more hit. Damn it! Aww. I'll just have to wait till he actually gets out of his repel status. Alright, let's switch over and... Damn you, X-Nox! Now let's finish this. I can't believe I failed a Quick Hammer. And the Earth Tremor. I would have been done with this. That's alright. At least we made it to the 12th rank. That just leaves number 11, which is the Bombs. So let's go on ahead and heal right after this next cutscene. Because this next cutscene, King K has officially retired. Yeah, as you can see here, well, I wouldn't say this next cutscene, but rather, yeah, King K has pretty much gone. He's left the building, and he won't be seen again for a while. Meanwhile, if you talk to Cleftor after the battle, Cleftor will be left speechless. So now we fight one more fight before we go and get ready for the minors. I mean the majors. Why do I keep saying the minors? I'm in the minors. Anyway, the next fight is against the Bomb Squad, so what's the prerequisite this time? No items? These guys are as good as dead. And this time, it'll be quick and painless for real. I said that last time and I screwed up on the Earth Tremor. And the Quake Hammer for some reason. Alrighty then. Time to prepare for our next match. Which we're taking on the Bomb Squad. And Master Crash has one last piece of advice. But that's right after Grubba makes his announcement. Here we go, Gonzalez. I have advice. Just give up now. Well, wait. He's telling us to give up? Oh, hell no. You're gonna be staying in the miners for a while. Oh, and by the way, here's some hypocrisy here. We were told not to use items. Guess what they have? Well, I'll remedy this really quickly. There is no kinda. I will remedy this. Stupid bombs. And my footage is skipping again. But that's okay. At least they're finished. And now we've gotten to rank 11. Meaning one more fight and we'll be going to the majors. The problem is the majors won't be as easy as the fight going to the majors won't be as easy as we think. And now there may be a cutscene. Since King K has left and everybody just now noticed, well, the fighters actually took it kind of hard. Well, took it rather hard, not kind of hard. And in his place comes a new fighter, Sir Swoop, which, ironically enough, we won't be able to fight. Well, number one, we're going to try to get to the majors first. And number two, there's one other reason. He does not show up at all in the rankings in the second time around. So, yeah, there's that. So, we have to sit through another tutorial with Jolene. And now we'll actually see probably the most asinine prerequisite for a match I have ever seen. Do a move where you do a triple flip and meow. A triple flip and then meow. You know, the funny part about all this is, you can actually do that in Super Mario 3D World. Seriously, Nintendo. Foreshadowing? Several years early? But anyway, let us sit through this cutscene a little bit longer because this does not pertain to us. We've already went through the bottom of the rung and worked our way almost to the major leagues. However, the next fight on our list is definitely going to be tough without a certain someone. Which is all the more reason why you should have rescued this egg by this point. I mean, it will be impossible for the battle that we're about to go to be won without the egg. But at least by now, you should have the egg in your possession, and there's a reason why. Now that we've rested up, let's go and talk to Grubba one last time. Now let's just reserve a match, and now we get to find out exactly what kind of bullshit we're in for. The next opponent is the Armored Harriers. Oh Christ. The Armored Harriers are pretty damn tough without a certain weapon. And by certain weapon, I mean certain teammate. And unfortunately, you can't use your hammer. Not like your hammer is going to do anything to these guys anyway. Nonetheless, it's time for us to go on stage. Because this is probably this is the first unwinnable battle that we've had in this arena. So now it's time for us to go toe-to-toe with the Armored Harriers. Ooh boy. So far, right now, Gonzalez is called the Merciless Executioner. But, that will actually change. Oh, and it doesn't matter, what you say, there's still gonna be some funny dialogue. And you wanna know what else is hilarious? Listen, look at all the fans' reactions. Like all Spike's legal gravy, they're huge, and all sorts of stuff. Also, not only that, but Grubba is riling these guys up. They literally would come in with no qualms against Mario, except Grubba's actually getting them all psyched up by saying stuff that Mario didn't even say about them. Oh boy. If this fight wasn't unwinnable before, it is now. Because God, these guys are mad. Sir, then again, I like the dialogue that he's doing. And by the way, that's... what was I going to say? Oh yeah! They're just going to reference you as Stinkwad until you actually beat them. So, yeah. Let's get ready to rumble, guys. Except there's one other thing I wanted to mention. If you come back here later with the Ultra Hammer, these guys are a joke. The Super Hammer? Maybe. With the Ultra Hammer, these guys are a freaking joke. However, since we don't have access to that, we're in dire straits. You cannot beat these guys at all. Here, let me show you. Well, you can't stop on them either. Let's go on ahead and appeal. Well, yeah, defend first. Honestly, this would be the perfect time to appeal all of your star points because of the fact that, you don't get a way to heal your star points without battle. So it's best to do that now in this fight. Also, Super Guard actually works. But once you get enough appeal, you can just leave. Let's go on ahead and swap partners, because I want to also show you something a little bit hilarious. Aside from me super guarding these guys. Let's see, we don't need any items. No. Well, aside from that, I could always buy another one of those. I was just showing off just how invincible they are. Because magic actually pierced through defenses. Unfortunately, as Goombella will explain, their defense is unknown. It says no attack will work against iron clefts. And it says nothing in the world is as hard as an iron cleft. So its defense is impregnable. If that's true, the only way to beat it is to whack one with the other. And she even suggests running away. However, the curse isn't going to save you either, because these guys will penetrate through your defenses. Because when they realize you're at last stand, they will actually deal more damage, actually. So, let's run. But unfortunately, this is supposed to happen. I was just showing off exactly just how tough they really are. And even the entry that Goombella had. However, that just means we'll be stuck still at rank 11. But now, thanks to that fight, and thanks to us saving the egg, we have ourselves a new party member. Because Goombella just realized that the egg is gone, and while we were out losing to the Armored Harriers, the egg hatched to a Yoshi! And a red Yoshi, no less. Now, the Yoshi's color, I'm not too sure on how to get. Like, I've had a yellow Yoshi, a green Yoshi, a white Yoshi, a black Yoshi. This is the first time I've had a red Yoshi. And this one's eager for a fight. Now, the thing is, this particular Yoshi is probably the first and only character you can actually name in a Mario RPG series. So yeah, that's actually a first. Now that I think about it, I can name him whatever I want. And considering the limited amount of space I have, I can't name him anything too elaborate. So let's call him... too unoriginal. Okay, let's call him something else. Let's see... too emo. Oh, I know what to call him. And it fits too because of his color. Perfect! Trust me, this little guy can be badass if he wants to be. So from now on, I shall dub you Auron, the Yoshi. And with that, we have a new primer and a new ability. This Yoshi will be able to get you across wide gaps, provided you position him correctly. Of course, the game's not going to tell you that. But you could actually hop on the Yoshi with the X button in order for you to run faster distances. Granted, you cannot open doors while on a Yoshi, but you can enter through pipes. Now then, you have to press A to flutter jump to try to get across certain gaps. And you'll need that definitely for the next chapter. However, it's what his moveset is that will be needed in order for us to beat the Armored Harriers. He has the ground pound, which probably won't do much, but he also has gulp, which actually will, as what Goombella stated, knock one Armored Harrier to the other Armored Harrier. With that said, we're basically done, and we're gonna deal with the Iron Clefs and kick their asses in part 21. This is RP Man 985. See you guys next time as we leave the minor leagues.